So allegedly Corey's ex-baby mama / maybe side chick comes out and exposes him for still talking and hanging out with her while with Carmen. You guys really wanted me to talk about this whole situation, but I did not have the time, but now I did. So if you want me to break this down into a series, make sure to give this video 8,000 likes. So let's get straight into the drama. In 2016, Molly found out that she was 16 weeks pregnant by Corey whilst they were in a 2-year relationship.
This is CJ right here. What year do they say? Okay, they say 15-year-old female. My doctor name was Amy. And they said February the 10th, 2016. 2016. I was 16 weeks when I found out I was pregnant. I got pregnant in 2015, had the baby in 2016. So you was pregnant by Corey? Yes.
When she was 20 weeks, she ended up losing her child.
I had my first child with him when I was 15, and I lost my child at 20 weeks. My son's name was Carmen Pritchett Jr. He was 17. We was forced to break up because I was already too young.
She got pregnant, her grandma hated me, but I don't know why. So I moved, I got that, she put restraining orders on me.
Corey had a new girlfriend and Molly and him was still in communication.
Me and him, we ain't never stopped talking. Ever since we broke up in 2016 and him and that girl started going together, we was still talking.
According to Carmen, Molly would always tell Corey's new girlfriends that he was still doing stuff and talking to her.
Any other girl that Corey dealt with after her, she always go to them and say, Corey still for me. Corey still for me. Bro, Corey will always cheat on you with me.
Sometime later, Carmen and Corey met and got married when Corey and Carmen's child CJ was born, named Corey Jr. Molly felt that Carmen stole her deceased son's name.
I lost my respect for Carmen because she basically took my deceased son's name. She would have asked me, like, Molly, is you cool with me naming my son after your son, after Corey? I would have been like, yeah, you feel me?
But Carmen and Corey felt that she was capping.
But I guess supposedly her baby with Corey was named CJ. But my thing is, how did you even know it was a boy? How did you even know the gender? That's what I'm lost at. Like, that's always.
Well, I know she said she was 5 months. I don't know how.
She wasn't 5 months. She wasn't 5 months? She was not 5 months.
For a fact, she was not 5 months. Don't take that telling out, like, bro.
Because I know I said I was 5 weeks when I lost mine, and she said that she was 5 months.
No, she was not 5 months.
Apparently, even though Carmen and Corey got married, Molly was still trying to get in contact with Corey. On May 24, Corey announced that he was going to have his birthday in Panama City Beach. I've actually been there, it's not that bad of a place. And he ended up going there with his best friend DC. And apparently Carmen went there as well, even though I couldn't find any photos to confirm this. When Corey was in Florida, Molly and him were messaging each other, warning the audio in this is not the best. I don't know what's with Molly's phone or mobile or camera, whatever she's using, but just to give you guys a head up, the audio's not that great.
Are you here with? Because he told me he was coming down here. He said, didn't you say F me? Because I had flipped him off when I had seen him in Florida because I was mad at him already, but not for real, if that makes sense. I said, can me and my BFF come? Because he was telling me that they was finna go back to Union Springs. I said, I don't want no funny stuff. I'm just trying to have fun. He said, man, you can't be serious. I said, I'm dead for real. Like, he said, where you at, man? I said, I'm at the condo. He said, what condo? I told him where we was at. He said, I just left from that way. He said, who condo y'all? I said, we at my cousin because we had booked the Airbnb. I said, they straight because they already know. He said, send a note. He said, who all that? I said, mostly family, but we got you. Everybody know that you my ex. He said, bruh, with a laughing emoji. I said, man, come on. He said, all right, man, finna just stop by now. I said, okay, call me when you outside. He said, you gon' hear me. Y'all know how his speakers is in his truck. I said, don't do all because it was other folks there too. I didn't want too much attention. Like, I ain't like all this. He said, okay, come out. He called me. He said, that was me that just called. I said, I know. He said, text that number. I don't want to rush you. He said, you know what you gonna do? Asking me to come back with him back to Union Springs. I sent him my cash up and he sent me some money. He said, I'm going to send you your money and I'm going to send hers because he said he was going to give me some money because I had spent the money on the Airbnb and some money on some other stuff too, but he had paid me just to feel me, chill with him or whatnot.
So apparently Corey and DC were going to hang out with Molly and one of her friends, and they end up sending Molly and one of her friends some money through Cash App through DC's account. Now apparently Molly was hanging out with Corey on his birthday, and apparently Carmen was trying to call Corey while they were together. But according to Corey, she's a compulsive liar, and that didn't happen, and they never had.
You know, the reason why we ain't tripping about it because we know why she's seeking attention. She won't prove, bro. Because at the end of the day, she trying to get media, bro. You knew for a fact that I wasn't with you on no goofy like that. Then you say I had with my birthday. Like, come on, you cap, bro. The girl is a compulsive liar. That's fast.
But this is the thing. She never mentioned anything about sex live in any of her videos. So why did Corey think that she said that? I can't help but to feel that maybe he told on himself. But we'll get into that in the conclusion, okay? As well as that, according to Carmen, she was with Corey on his birthday this year and his homeboy.
You weren't with her for your birthday, just to confirm that, right?
For my birthday, I was with my niggas, and I could call every last. Matter of fact, I was in Panama City. We pulled up to a party that she was at. She tried to get us to go to this party. I wouldn't go in there because I'm not gonna be serious. I was with my niggas for my birthday.
Apparently, according to Carmen, Molly would sometimes talk to her and talk down on Corey.
Where she would be on my side, talking down on Corey.
After that, Carmen ended up contacting Molly, asking her questions about Corey because she wanted to know what was up and she felt like there was something going on.
That was right after me and Corey came back from Panama City together. She called me, I ain't answering. I told him that she would call me, you feel me? He told me to just see what she want, you feel me?
Whilst that was happening, she ended up texting Corey, telling her to tell Carmen to stop messaging her. And he was like, did Colleen? She goes, yes. I told her ain't saying shit, ain't nothing to say. DJ just text me and said you trying to tell her everything.
I said, what's up? She said, I just don't like when people playing games or lying to me. I said, okay, I can understand that, but tell Corey that. She said, yeah, but you hit him up first though. We agreed on meeting in Florida. What the f talking about? I said, oh, we can just chill. She said, Molly, it's not funny. Like, you confused the f out of me, because one minute you hit me up about Corey talking about you on live, then next minute you text me asking me some serious shit, and it's like you trying to link. I said, hell, there was some real shit I told you. Said I know, but I'm saying, thank you trying to link up with him after you told me he the one, he ain't gonna never change. I said, he clearly ain't gonna change. He still with me. And then she said, and you ain't got nothing to say? Because I ain't got nothing to tell you. What the fuck I'm finna be keep telling you? And then she said, you the one who complained about him, what he do, etc., etc. Y'all excuse my son TJ. He a mama's baby. I want to link with him. I'm confused. Never mind. I see. You don't see the bigger picture. And then she said, exactly, but you want to link with him on public, in public. I said, girl, I ain't meet him in public, even though I can do it.
Now she ended up forwarding those messages to Corey, and Corey allegedly said, bruh, just block her. Now she did end up listening to Corey and blocking Carmen, and then they end up meeting up apparently in August. And we're gonna get into that in the next video. If you want me to continue this series, guys, smash the like button. Get this video to 8,000 likes, and I'll see you guys in another drama video.